biggest stories. Now let's get into our hot topic conversation. The 2025 BET Awards went down to celebrate Black excellence from around the world, and indeed Africans shone bright. Joining me to talk about the wins, snubs, and of course the glitz and glam, entertainment producer and one of East Central's finest, Adebo, the voice of God. How you feeling?
It's good.
I mean, it's the BETs.
Yeah.
Do you get excited when these awards happen, especially because Afrobeat stars, Nigerians, Africans are nominated?
You know, that's exactly why I'll be excited, because Nigerian stars are being celebrated on the global stage. And yes, this is the time where we're happy for Afrobeat. It's doing well, and why not? We're always here to celebrate that.
I like that. I mean, let's start with Sabi girl herself. It's been a great year for her.
Yes.
I mean, recently, her album, her sophomore project, hit over 1 billion. You know, YouTube numbers, being the first Afrobeats, would I say, female to, you know, hit these numbers.
Yeah.
And now this BET win. What do you think? Absolutely deserving?
I think it's deserving, looking at how far she's come. You know, this is a young lady who probably had a dream to be one of Africa's biggest exports, and so far we can see from her track record 1 billion views, 1 billion streams, and all that. That's huge. Shows that she's putting out original Nigerian content, and the fact that she's still keeping true to her Nigerian-ness in her music. You know, sometimes they'll say because you want to appeal to the international audience, you try and water down your Nigerian-ness in or your Nigerian vibe, but she's taking it all out. You know, if she has to take the Yoruba language out there, she takes it out. You know, she's doing well, she's making us proud, and I believe that this award is well-deserving, you know?
You know, now that you talk about that, I'm looking at the nominees in that category.
Yes.
There's Tyla, who has won almost every African award, or should I say Afrobeats Award.
Afrobeats Award.
And then, of course, there's Black showing from Ghana.
Yes.
You know, we got, who else is on that list? Uncle Wafu's from South Africa.
Yes,
There is Rema.
Rema was also there as well.
Oof.
You know.
And if I put all of those side to side, were you kind of surprised, because I think people are, that Tyla didn't win this one over Ira?
I wouldn't have. I wasn't surprised, because Tyla has probably been winning all the Afrobeats awards, and we're like, hey, you don't even do Afrobeats like that, so you're winning Afrobeats awards. So I would have thought that, okay, we're between probably Ira Star and Rema, because Rema has also made Afrobeats really, really big worldwide, looking at his numbers as well, with his collaborations and things. So yeah, for me, I just thought it would be between Rema and Ira Star, and hey, Ira Star got it. Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, BET celebrates Black excellence, and you know, the African continent, we're Black people.
Yep.
You know, and we're seeing, I mean, the Burna Boy nominated. We got Shali Poppy. It's exciting.
That was a shocking nomination. People were not expecting to see Shali Poppy being nominated on that, you know, category.
But let's be honest, every year Shali gives us something that is phenomenal, like a street anthem.
Yeah.
So
he's trying. You know, he's doing his bit. And because you would also look at the international acceptability of your music. If you check out what Shali Poppy puts online, puts out there, on a TikTok, they get really viral. People enjoy it. Some people don't even know what he's talking about, and
absolutely,
they just
but they'll dance to it.
They'll dance to it, you understand? So yeah, I think that's why he got that nomination there. The fact that he has some level of, people are giving him attention. His kind of music is different, but people still love it. So I think that's why he was nominated. For Burna Boy, come on.
I'm about to say African giant himself, because Burna is not new to international.
He's not new.
Some people would say he pioneered this with that Grammy win backing for his African giant project. But that's a nomination.
That was a nomination.
You know, so this time he was nominated for the BET for Best Hip Hop Artist. Now this is breaking. This is not an African category or an Afrobeats category. He's up against Drake, Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Did you think he stood a chance of winning?
To be sincere, to be honest, to be honest, I didn't think he was going to win that award because it's Best Hip Hop. Bruh. Burna Boy.
What do you mean?
Burna Boy.
Afrobeats is not hip hop enough.
Look, first of all, hip hop is a genre that is American. It's not a global kind of genre. So they'll definitely give it to an American because hip hop is from there. So why would you imagine? Maybe they do a...
But that's why Tyla wins Afrobeats.
That's why we're confused. Why is Tyla winning Afrobeats? You get it?
Oh my goodness.
She's an amapiano artist. She knows herself that she does amapiano, but she's winning Afrobeats.
Well, we got to admit that in some form the recognition, right?
Yeah.
Would you say it's a nod in the right direction? Whether it's Tyla winning an Afrobeats on a full scale, or it's Burna Boy to be nominated in this category that you don't think he stood a chance of winning?
I feel the recognition is good, seeing the fact that he is an artist who has also also broken different records, you know, broken boundaries and taking African music out there to the world. He's being recognized for that. And maybe they were a bit not sure of the category they wanted to put him in, but if they wanted to put him there, I'm sure they had their reasons to do that. And for him to be there in the first place, then who else would be there from Nigeria, honestly? I think Burna Boy is the biggest to be on that level.
I mean, maybe Davido next year. You know?
For hip-hop?
Yeah, I mean, why not? A lot of, some of the songs, you know, maybe from the 5 project,
Let's just leave Davido at best international act. That'll be fine.
Okay.
That'll be fine.
Okay, even though I don't necessarily agree. But I mean, it was a night of award speeches, which is a part of course, these awards.
Yes.
And incredible performances. Before I even get into these performances, I'm thinking 2025 BET, you know, the entire show.
Yeah.
If you watch that and you looked at our African or Nigerian awards, what do you think we could learn just from the entire show last night?
I think from the process on the stage and look pretty, and in the end.
I totally agree with you, but let's not look like we're talking, you know? Let's see a little bit of how Kevin. I mean, shout out to Kendrick for winning 5 awards, but let's take a look at how Kevin Hart did hold it down, you know, in that scene. Let's watch this. I gotta be honest, you know, Kendrick is an icon.
Yes, he is.
The most wins for the night, 5, including Album of the Year with GNX.
Yeah.
With the shaded Drake, it's okay.
Yeah.
Were you surprised? I feel like he's been on a winning streak.
I wasn't surprised because, like you said, he's been on a winning streak. I think that is the whole idea of these awards. When you get recognized for a certain project or, you know, a certain song, every other award would get to look at that and be like, okay, let's check this out. Maybe there's something there that we need to also award this artist for. It's happened with various artists. I was having a conversation earlier of how someone like Thames now would get some very huge awards because of her Grammy win. You know, it points them to that direction. So I think, yes, for Kendrick, it was a no-brainer, man. This guy has set that standard, you know, and 5 wins. People were hoping he would take home all 10, but let's see.
Well, I mean, let's move away from Kendrick because, you know, what can we see? The performances were incredible. I mean, I liked Teyana Taylor. She ate. Snoop Dogg, of course. Even he did get an Icon Award. And the tributes to Jamie Foxx, his musical career. What did you enjoy the most? What performances would you say stuck out for you? Unforgettable.
I say Snoop. Snoop. OG.
You are not Gen Z. The Gen Zs might not know Snoop.
Yeah, what? How would they not know Snoop?
Are you serious?
What?
Okay, let's rejig your memory. In case you don't know Snoop or you like Snoop well enough, let's watch some of the performances. The man said 1990. Where the Gen Zs? They don't know.
You know, but then he was much younger now. Come on.
But I mean, he had to take the Icon Award, and not only him actually. Jamie Foxx, Mariah Carey, Kirk Franklin. I love it.
Yeah.
These are icons. There's no doubt.
They have made a mark in the music industry for years, and it's only reasonable to acknowledge them, give them their flowers while they're still alive. You know, so Snoop Dogg, Mariah Carey, you know, Jamie Foxx, Kirk Franklin.
Actually,
people are like,
performed. It was good.
Kirk Franklin, what? Do you want a revolution? What?
Speaking about surprises, or would I say people making a mark, even though she's so young in the industry? Doechii, our win for best hip hop female artist.
Doechii,
and the acceptance speech that was pretty interesting. Before we talk about it, let's watch that because she had a lot to say, but it was sweet. Let's watch this. I got to be honest, well delivered, all right? It was a surprise, but I do think that sometimes that's what being an artist or celebrity is about, you know? Using your voice, and that's what she wanted to do. Do you think it's going to make a difference? Do you think it was powerful on that platform?
Well, I think for, like you said, for every celebrity, it should be a responsibility for you to always lend your voice when you feel that things are not going the way they should be as regards the government. And don't shy away from what is true. You know, if you feel it's not right, talk about it. If you feel there's something you can do, because people want to hear from you, because people see you as a role model, so they really want to hear from you. So I think she putting out that conversation on that stage has made her way, let people know that this is what she's feeling, and this is why she's asking for a change, and
Right.
yeah, it's quite commendable.
Well, I guess that leaves what? Nigerian stars to follow through. I mean, no pressure. If you're passionate about it, you want to use your platform to speak out, I do think it's incredible because, you know, a lot of times bad governance is something, it echoes all across Africa, and we do hope that our leaders, you know, honestly, do better for the average man.
Yes, we hope for the average man, because it's a lot.
It is a lot. Daryl, thank you so much for spending time with us.
Thanks for coming through. You know how it is.
What can I say? We brought you entertainment as ED Hot, the biggest stories, and of course our fire chat. Congrats to all the winners of the BETs, and for those next year could possibly win. So put out your stuff and live your dream. My name is Sam Danny. This is Bye for Now.